Hey, what's going on, everyone? Moose from just a bit outside. We are July 5th, 2023, and it is a very long, extended weekend for all of us here. And I am still enjoying my weekend, drinking some suds, and gonna continue to do so even live. A little bit of lime juice in here. Put the lime in the coconut. I like lime. But, I wanted to come in, and I've talked about the name change and things like that a little bit here on the channel with a few different lives on Instagram, things like that. So good. But I wanted to come out and do an official, like, hey, this is it. And I figured I would give everybody an opportunity to, ask why or anything else. But the name change is really simple. A couple of things took place. One, I noticed that people that were subscribed to me and had notifications going and things like that were not being notified when I would upload videos. They would also not even know that I was even posting any videos any longer. And that became really concerning to me. And so I started looking into why this is happening. What exactly is going on that is changing my algorithm, or whatever you want to call it, right? So first and foremost, even though I primarily do air guns, YouTube deems this firearm content. So even though I'm not doing anything that has anything to do with anything that's even federally regulated, they still deal with it like it is a firearm. So that was number one. The other thing that I found out in talking with some people is the fact that the title of my channel had the word gun or guns in it. And that will automatically get you demoted down the ranks of YouTube's algorithm and what they allow and don't allow and do want and don't want. So, I kind of, at first I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start another channel altogether. I'm just going to redo my channel and just start all over and whatever. Don't even care. Maybe even just shut it down. And then I thought, no, because that's not really fair to the people that have been following along and things like that. So I just decided, you know what? Before I take really drastic measures, I've decided to just change the name. So I went with just a bit outside. I've always said it when I was shooting, and it's always kind of like one of those catchphrase things that I always just say. And I know lots of people say it, but I found that it was a great kind of play on words for what I'm doing, right? So just a bit outside productions is actually what it's called. But if you notice in the thumbnail and some of my videos, you've seen that there's shots outside of the bullseye, which is obviously a play on that. And then the fact that just a bit outside, you can be outside to do what you're doing. Okay. So moving forward even more, I also want to start doing some firearm content as well. I'm never going to give up air guns. I always love my air guns. But I want to start doing some 22 rimfire stuff and, some, just stuff around that line. I have a whole nother channel, Cigars and Gear, for those of you that have never seen it. And on that channel, we really focus more on firearms. So there's a lot more going on over there, firearm related. But, I'm getting ready to build a new 22 rimfire for NRL competition and PRS competition. And not that I don't want to compete with my air guns, I do, but I also want to give it a go with my firearm. And so, and you can do that. You can shoot 2 different matches with each gun. So, um, yeah, I'm going to be doing a little bit of that kind of stuff too. Um, but I just, like I said, I just wanted to make sure you guys understood that it's not for any other reason other than the fact that I'm trying to, because here's the crazy thing. Some months I can show huge increases in my subscribers, and like this month it's showing me way down, and I'm like, what in the frick is going on? And a lot of it is because of the algorithms, and it just fluctuates just so much, man. It's kind of a pain in the butt, to be honest with you, but hopefully we'll get that resolved. So, I would definitely appreciate if you guys would share the channel out. That always helps to bring that out. And here's another thing that most people don't know. Giving a video a thumbs up is a huge support, not just to my channel, but to all of us that are in the Second Amendment or firearm related content stuff. So if you want to see more of this content show up in your feeds, it's important that you guys show your support for the channels by doing those thumbs up, subscribing, things like that. It doesn't cost anybody anything to subscribe. It's 100% free, and thumbs ups. Like I said, it pushes against the algorithm that YouTube is trying to create that oppresses all of us, right? Like, for example, I'm really good friends with JC, the Airgun Detective, right? I'm really good friends with a lot of these other. Matter of fact, I don't think there's any content creators that I'm not pretty good, or we talk quite often. And all of a sudden, I just noticed, like, I never saw his videos anymore. And every morning when I get up, I go and I sit down with my coffee in front of my big screen TV, and I turn on YouTube, and I get caught up on the subscriptions that I subscribe to. And I just noticed that I hadn't seen any of JC's stuff. And so I clicked on his name. It took me over to his page. And I realized that, man, he's been putting out content like once a week or once every other week. And I haven't seen it for like the last 4 or 5 months. Well, I called JC up and I'm like, dude, what the heck is going on? He goes, dude, I don't see yours half the time. So, I had to basically go in, unsubscribe, resubscribe, and re-ring the bell just so that the algorithm would stop oppressing JC's channel to me and keep it going. So, it's just one of those things, man, that, we all need to stick together. And, even if you don't like the content necessarily that I'm speaking on that day, or you think I'm being a complete idiot and don't know what I'm talking about that day, giving that video that thumbs up helps overall the entire community to continue to bring you guys, what we would call air guns, but firearm related content. And that's anything to do with firearms or guns at all. Scopes, bipods, anything. I'm telling you guys, YouTube is out to get all of us. They really are. They really are. And without the support of all of you guys, with your thumbs up, your subscriptions, you're ringing those bells, they're gonna win. They just are. They keep blacklisting people and shadow banning. Shadow banning is what they're doing to me right now. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. So we're gonna see. But so there's your name change reason. That's why we changed the name, and it wasn't a light decision. I love Airguns of Michigan. I have to go and change all my logos, and I have to change all my interactions with companies that I deal with, so that they're aware. Because I've already had some companies reach out to me and like, hey, what happened to your channel, man? Your video's gone. It's like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Well, the name changed. So, it is what it is. But, we're going to rebuild. We're going to be stronger than ever. And that's just the way it is. So, hopefully you guys will stick around for the ride and enjoy it with us. It is humid as balls out here, and trying to rain. It just rained for a second, and it went away. But hopefully you guys had a great 4th of July. I know we did here. We had an awesome day. We had a great time. Just overall a awesome time with my family. We did steaks with potatoes and onions on the Blackstone last night. We're gonna do smash burgers tonight. My wife loves smash burgers. I love smash burgers. So, but we're gonna do smash burgers tonight and enjoy our evening. So I'm gonna get off of here, but I am gonna go live over on Cigars and Gear later on, maybe even right after this. I don't know. We'll see. But no, that's a fact, bro. That is a fact. Big Brother is always watching, and that's just the way it is. You know, they, just crazy. I mean, this is how crazy things are getting. For those of you guys that follow me on Instagram, you probably saw my post where I called out Meta yesterday, and it was because yesterday, here it is, the 4th of July. And the guy who does my logos posted out, and he's from overseas, right? He's like in, I think, not the Netherlands. Maybe the Netherlands. No. Somewhere over there, though. And, or by Turkey. It's not in Turkey, but he's by Turkey. But anyway, he had posted, he said, hey, for all my American friends, have a happy 4th of July. And I replied, thanks, brother. And as soon as I hit enter, all I typed was thanks, brother, enter. I immediately got a strike from Instagram that said that my comment went against their community standards. It was a strike. And I was like, what the frick? So I thought, well, maybe I misspelled it in my haste. I don't know. So I typed it again. Thanks, brother. That's all I said. I mean, you can actually see the screenshot that I took of it. Thanks, brother. Bam! Immediately, I got another hit. And I was like, what in the frick is going on? But this is how bad things are getting. That they they said I was spamming. I was spamming. Like, how am I spamming somebody that is I follow them and they follow me? We follow each other. I'm tagged in his post, he's tagged in my post. How is that spamming? But this is how bad society is getting, right? This is how bad. This is what we're dealing with now. And, for all the people that think it's funny and this and that, you're about to find out really quickly just how bad things can get before anything is going to change. And it's not good. So, but anyway, with that being said, there's the name change reason. Not a big deal. Just trying to be able to be shared a little bit more freely without that ding automatically because the word gun or guns is in my name. So, with that being said, I'm Moose. This is Just a Bit Outside Productions, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Till next time, be good to each other. God bless.